Hello, welcome to the Colourful Creativity podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 101. You can find me everywhere as Carolien, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ravelry, the works. There is a web shop, colourfulcreativity.nl, and there is a Ravelry group for chatter and questions and show notes. And it is the Colourful Creativity group in the group section on Ravelry. Welcome everyone, welcome back to all returning viewers. I'm happy you like it here and stick around. And welcome to all new viewers. I am hoping you like it here as well and you subscribe down below and become a returning viewer. So, it is one crazy time. And I guess with that, you've already seen the vlogs. If you come around more often, it's weird. As someone who works from home regularly, not much had changed and still everything has changed. What do you do? For now, I want to focus on what we do usually, and that is knitting and chatter and crafting, etc. I hope you are well and you are staying safe and you're able to stay safe. And yeah, let's just dive into the knitting because I continued the cast on party. Yeah, no finished objects, just works in progress and even future cast ons coming up today. Let's start with my TARDIS bag, which houses round 1 of Sock Madness. And round 1 of Sock Madness is almost over. I think it's Thursday. And the pattern is gorgeous. It is called Dueling Diamonds. Diamond Duality. Sorry. And it is by Liz Harris, and this is how it looks. So it is a colorwork pattern, and you use more of the contrast color than of the main color, which was of course for everyone in the description of the yarn. Like, what? There's always a specification coming online first, and within 48 hours after that you get the pattern. So it was like, how do you need more of the contrast color than of the main color? What? So without further ado, here is my progress on it. This is still my first sock, and you can do the math. You've got 14 days to knit a pair, and there's 2 days left, and I only have this. Yeah, that means that I am not going to make it into the next round, which was totally the whole plan. So my plan was to be cannon fodder in a super fast team. I am in team Y. Team Z is the most fastest and it's on alphabet, so A slow, Z fast, and I'm in Y. Yeah, the second fastest team. I was in there last year. I managed to go up to round 3. I could have easily gone to round 2 because we still have some spots left, but I don't want to. I have so many other things on the needles. I have so many other things going that I do not want to stress out over sock knitting, because my sock mojo is pretty much still dead as a doornail. But I managed this, and this is a 72, so I think it's the large size, and it does not fit me at all. It fits my husband. The leg for me is way too long. I had already knitted up until here, and then I tried it over my foot and I couldn't even get in. My husband couldn't get in, so I frogged the whole thing and re-knit it on a larger needle. So I am knitting these on 3.25 millimeter needles. Well, currently they are on a 2.5 millimeter, but the color work has been done on a 3.25 millimeter needle. Seriously, sock knitting on a 3.25 millimeter needle. Crazy. I should have gone with 84 stitches, but I was lazy. So the foot is a plain foot, and that I knit on a 2.5 millimeter needle. So you can see the gauge difference. It is humongous. My husband is wearing pressure stockings. For those who don't know, my husband had cancer almost 10 years back, and he is missing his lymph nodes in his groin. So he is wearing pressure stockings to prevent edema in his leg. And this is a risk factor. All those extra threads and ridges you can feel under his foot. And actually with the pressure stocking he can't feel it, so if he would get a blister from it, he wouldn't feel that right away. And the chances of that going into an infection and him having to stay in the hospital again are big. So I cannot knit him color work on the foot. What I did is I knit the mandatory 40 rounds on the foot. I started the color work and it's way too short, and I was contemplating to just knit the toe, cast on the second one, knit it until as far as I could get, and then if there was one spot left, take it for round 2. Then I was like, why do I even bother wasting my time on knitting something I am going to frog? And I'm unhappy about it. So I will frog the color work. Now I showed it to you. And knit the sock to fit him like he wants it to. Let me see. I think I didn't break. No, I didn't break the green one yet. So I can just rip it out, get the purple out, and knit the whole foot in green. And then I will cast on the second sock and I will make it fraternal. So I will switch the colors, start with green, end with the purple foot. I may contemplate doing some surgery or frogging this one even further and knit the foot, because a plain foot, I'm totally okay with doing that. No issues at all. And then I can adjust the heel, because the heel is really big. It's over 40 rows, which is not my usual. Usually I do 32 or 36 depending on the amount of stitches I need. So I might just go back in, stop here, and then start the foot. So next time you'll see this will be totally different. And the yarn I used, also important of course, is this gorgeous green one, which is, I've been slimed by undercover otter. It's getting worse. When you only talk to the walls and the camera, you start to lose your mind apparently. So, undercover otter, my dear friend Petra. Squirrel base, super soft, nice. And this is also nice and soft. And this is Colourful Soft Sock, my own hand dyed. And this is Cosmic Purple. So I really like the combination. I'm very happy Robert likes the combination. So I will just go with that. And to be honest, the color work with 2 hands at the same time is totally okay. I don't mind doing that. It's just that the cuff is way too long. Or at least for my taste. I think it's 68 rounds and the cuff was 20. So it's 88. So it would be 10 more than my usual go-to. Oh well, showing this on camera makes me love it even more, because I always see it from close by, and if you hold it from a distance it looks way better. Up close you can see the whole stitch definition and you're like, yeah, that's not okay. So popping this back in, my beautiful TARDIS bag. I'm not sure if I showed you the maker, Fiber Rachel. If not, here it is again. I got this one for my birthday this year from Robert. Then the next project I'm working on is one you have also already seen. In my little orange cat bag, there's the logo by Angela from the Yarn and Yarns shop and podcast, or vlog I think. In here is my love note by Tin Can Knits, and it made it to the top 8 patterns, or the top 2 in the sweater category on the Mason-Dixon bracket. Is that what it was called? I'm not sure. At least award winning almost. And I did a lot. And I love it a lot. If you have followed the vlog, I showed it to you yesterday. And I managed to get all the lace done. Here is all the lace. I managed to finish all the increases for the raglan. There are not that many. They are here, for instance. And as you can see, I already split the sleeves. And I only did one more row after that. So it's not much after that, but until that, I did a lot. I don't have a longer cable, so I can't try it on yet. I have to figure out how to do that, probably with 2 needles. And see if that works. These are my Haya Sharp large set, and the largest cable is in use in a project that is in deep hibernation. And I do not have those connector thingies to make cables longer, so I have to figure out a way. I might just pop in the 5mm from my small set, not sure. These are knit on a 6mm needle, so it goes really quickly. I love it. It's so soft. The only thing I'm a bit scared about is how wide this is. But of course there's no neckline on it yet. So hopefully that will make it right. I have swatched. It should be okay. But yeah, it looks a bit scary like this. I don't know. Anyone who knit it got an opinion about it? The yarn I'm using is my hand dyed. This is a purple mohair and silk, so a kid silk. And this is rusty orange silky singles. This is a base I don't usually carry. This I do. There's plenty of it in stock. Or if the right color is not in the right amount, just pop me a message and I'll see what I can do. I have to start winding the next ball. I had a fight with this one. It kept barfing from the inside. So I hand wound that thing together with Robert. It was a mess, and we had a mess all over the couch and the table, etc. So yeah, we'll see if it is the silky base that makes it slippery inside and flippity flop barf, or if it was just my bad hand winding, cake winding. I'm not sure how much time I will have to knit on this one. I might just get it out if I want to do something mindless, because now it's just a couple of inches of knitting it around and definitely not much else going on there. But yeah, I have a couple of other projects going as well. In my constellation bag, I have a new cast on, and I am using Colourful Merino singles yarn. Here they are, 3 balls. Fading oranges. And this is it. This is what I have done. So I'm holding the yarn double. For now, inside, inside and outside of this ball, and I will change that into one of those and one of the semi-solid. And after a while, I will change the semi-solid, the variegated yarn to this variegated yarn with the semi-solid. And this is my little secret crop by Jessie May Martinson. There's no photo. This is just a secret knit. The cat's already out of the bag. There's multiple people who have already finished. As you can see, I haven't, because I have just had too much fun casting on all the new stuff. I am knitting this on, let me check, 3.5mm needles, and this I'm doing this on a Chow from my interchangeable set. And yeah, I'm not sure if the crop top is really my style, but it's always nice to have something maybe for summer to sleep in that you can tuck under your boobs, so the boob sweat goes somewhere instead of it's sticky on yourself. So yeah, this will someday be knit, because I have something way cooler. And the way cooler is in this bag from the Tits Out Collective. And I'm not sure anymore where I ordered it, so I'm sorry about that. I can't give you the info. I have only just grabbed my yarn. And the yarn is 3 skeins of Quirky Rainbow on Colourful Smooth Sock. I am hoping 2 skeins will be enough. The third is just optional. I grabbed 3 from the same dye bath, so I would definitely have enough, because I am test knitting for Jessie May, and I am test knitting her new contrast eraser bra. She announced it this week, and I sent an email going to bed. No, I sent an email yesterday when I got the test knit request in, and I was like, yes, I want to join, because it's a racer rack, which is good for my back, and I need new bralettes. So I was like, this is just perfect. Yeah. I went to bed. I saw on Instagram she picked all the test knitters, and I was like, I didn't get an email. And the email you got before stated, if you don't get an email, you're not in. If you get an email, you're in. You don't have to ask me if you didn't get an email. You're not in. Just fine. So I was like, okay, I'm not in. I didn't get an email. And this morning I woke up, went downstairs, checked my email, and was like, I got in! So I got in a test knit for Jessie May. Whoop-de-doo! I'm really happy, and I will be winding my yarn after recording the podcast, and then I will cast on, because I'm super excited about this. It's a lot of ribbing, but I'll manage. Then I couldn't contain my curiosity yesterday. In this Knit and Stitch Bits bag is something that will probably never be finished, but for now I was just too curious. I was browsing on Ravelry. Sometimes you just fall down the rabbit hole and you see stuff and you're like, what? Why didn't I see that before? This is awesome. This was one of those things. This is Fire Rainbow Socks pattern, and this pattern is by Carolien Lyle, and as you can see, these are rainbows but knit differently. They work with short rows, and it is a super interesting technique, and I was intrigued. And since I had a ball of rising rainbows, so pink with rainbow in it, a colorway I dyed as a request for someone, and then I added a few more because the dye pot had to be full. So I cast on a toe, very pretty, and then I had to try some. And there's some pooling in here which makes these two on top of each other. There is a solution for that. The pattern states that, and the pattern is really clear on how to work these. And this is actually a lot of fun. I like the look of it. I have to fiddle more with the stitch count, and it's not growing height-wise as much as I would like to see my socks grow, but definitely something fun to do. So this will just go in hibernation, and I will see that again someday. I knitted on 2.5mm high sharp, and the base is Colourful Soft Sock, which is basically my go-to. Another sock I'm working on is my design. I'm not showing you that. I knit about an inch. Just saying, you can just believe me. And then I have another test knit. What? Yes. What? Yes. I have here the swatch. I swatched and I blocked it. What? Yes, that. I'm looking for my swatch card because I was even that organized. I have used my Bad Betty Knits swatch card. So, yes. I am taking this whole test knitting seriously. This is cotton yarn, Katona and Catania. And this will be the La Sororité top. So probably something sorority, but then French-ish. My French is not that good. And the pattern is by Kate Oates Designs. I don't have much to show you. I only have here my main color. This is a huge pack of 20 balls of Katona, which is one ball more than I need probably. And with that, I will stripe with all of this. There is a full rainbow of 17 colors in here. I will need 15 stripes according to the pattern. My row gauge is of 1 row. So I'm assuming that I will need at least 1 extra, so I have 16. I can drop the purple, which is number 17. I'll be fine. I'll pop in a photo of the combination of the main color with all the contrasting colors, because I just made that photo and it looks so darn cute. I love a good rainbow. So yeah, very excited about that one. I will cast this one on as well. So this is in my fondant fiber bag. And that's all the projects I have to show you, at least knitting wise. I also have a new spinning project. I started this one because I was like, I need something else and I want to try something new and I want to be fancy. And it is really, really nice. I'm not sure if you can really see the sheen of it. There's silk and yak in it. It is this bag of floofs, and it is from Wool Gatherings. So 60% merino, 20% yak and 20% silk, which is awesome. It is gorgeous. I got this from my friend Monique, who is Frogpea Creations from Canada. And I'm really, really happy with this. And I hope I can find another blend like this someday, because I love it. I am contemplating to get a little bit of both sides of the braid out. Basically I split the braid into two pieces and then started dividing everything according to the color sequence. So purple to green, green to purple, purple to green. And I'm thinking of getting a bit of both because it was, I think it was about 112 grams, 113. I think that's a regular 4 ounce. Does it say on the label? Yeah, it says 4 ounce, which is approximately 112 grams. So I'm thinking of getting those 12 grams out of the bag and spin those as thin as I can, because this has to be a bit thicker because it's going to be for my combo spin, or at least for my shifty sweater. I am still working on the combo spin, not going that fast, but yeah, knitting and dyeing and keeping the house clean and keeping my sanity is at the moment the most important thing, so spinning is after that. I do have my wheels next to me here. I can just plop down in this chair, turn it around and spin, which is awesome. I don't have to get my wheel. I have both of them ready to go. I can just pick which project to work on. So hopefully that will help in spinning a bit more. So next up, acquisitions. Ta-da-da-da. Here is a pom-pom mag, and this is issue number 32 from spring 2020. I absolutely love the issue for its diversity, not just in BIPOC people, but also in sizes. It's inclusive now for the sizes of the garments I've seen. I think one was not 60-inch plus, but everything else was. There was a very nice interview in here with Carolien. Here you go. And the cover model is actually in a wheelchair, so also diverse on that part. I love it. And I was going to support that, so I took a subscription on the magazine. And this is my first issue. Then, I already showed it on the vlog, but you hear me crinkling with a bag. I have the Clan of Igors from March 2020, and that is the yarn club that Undercover Otter has. And this is The Smell of Fear. It is based on the Deadly Bees movie, a movie from 1966. And next month is going to be Night of the Lepus, and that is a horror bunny movie. I've seen little clips because Petra sent me some. I was like, oh my freaking god, that is so bad. Even I believe that I could watch that horror movie. Not because it is not horror, but because it's just so unbelievably bad. This month, however, back to the bees, there was something extra in this lovely box, and it barely fit, so I was fiddling it out. There's this lovely stitch marker, a bee on a beehive flower, and a little package of bee seeds. And I am already working in the garden and clearing out a patch where I can pop these in end of March. So today is March 31st. Basically from today until the start of July I can just throw it in the garden. And somewhere June to September it will start flowering, and I'm looking forward to that. So that was all the yarny stuff. And yeah, not much else actually, because I'm also vlogging, and if you want to see life in general and things happening on Colourful headquarters, I guess you just have to watch the vlog. For today, there's not a lot actually. It's gonna be a very short vlog. But that is because there's also a podcast, and the kitties are snoring next to me, and they're so freaking cute. So I will put a little clip behind this video of them. And I hope you stay in good health, and I will see you again next time. Hopefully in 2 weeks. Maybe next week. Not promising anything. It depends on how much knitting I get done. So see you again soon. Bye bye.